A lot of the work that I've been doing has been in addressing inequalities in education, fighting for rights for kids, for families, for parents, making sure we're improving the juvenile justice system, making sure we're putting fewer black and brown kids in being incarcerated, being detained. And more recently, I've been focused on the corrections because I realized that we need to target all different parts of the system. There's not one thing that will fix everything. Otherwise, we would have done it by now. We are insanely over-reliant on solitary confinement and restrictive housing, the way we use that term in Nebraska. At any given day, we have a minimum of 400 people in solitary confinement in the system. For the state of Nebraska, when we spend taxpayer funds on systems, we do it with the intent that this is saving us money, providing better economic opportunity, somehow growing our state. We spend so much more putting somebody in solitary confinement and restrictive housing than to provide them with the services they need. More people have to supervise. That's more hours. And then what happens when they've actually served their time? They come back into society. And to think that placing people for days on end, very limited amount of hours out of a cell, that they're going to come back into our society and be the most well-adjusted person, that is a very, very short-sighted way of thinking about our system. In fact, we should be thinking from what are the best practices? What is actually working? What actually is a good use of taxpayer funds? Which I actually believe is also what is good for people and what's good for social justice are the same. We're just alone in this in Nebraska. We're seeing other places around us that are doing more. Colorado recently just said you cannot put somebody in solitary confinement for more than 15 days. We've had people in solitary for 2+ years. They know not only is it a problem for humanity, but it's also a problem in terms of spending. Doesn't make sense policy-wise.